All right, here we are, baby. It's Thanksgiving Day. I am here with the Escalade. This is the last time, sadly to say, the last time we're going to see this truck in one piece. Like I said, it's Thanksgiving Day. I'm going to take this time to start working on pulling it apart. And I think instead of pulling it out all in one piece, the motor, transmission, transfer case like I've done in the past, I'm just going to do it in pieces. Take the transfer case off, then take the transmission out, and then the motor. Because I'm not in any rush with this project, and it's frankly just easier. You know what I mean? So we're just gonna do it like that, man. And yeah, this is it. This is the last time. So I'm about to get down here in a second and start pulling this drive shaft out. I may try to get the truck up a little higher. It's up pretty high. It sits up high already, but I want to get it up as high as I can. And it's kind of cold today, so I'm gonna back it up here in the sun. But I'm gonna start it for one last time just so we can hear it run, and then I'm gonna go to work. Oh, it sounds good. Surging a little bit. It ain't been started in a few days. But yeah, like I said, I'm about to pull the drive shaft and start working on getting this transfer case out. And if I have time today, don't get too tired, I may do the work on the transmission too. But yeah, I'll make another video soon as I get it out. Keep you guys updated. Alright, as I said, I'm gonna get this drive shaft out of here. Just real quick, looks simple enough to get the transfer case out. I don't know if there's bolts on the top, but I know on my Tahoe it has 2 on top, 2 on the side, 2 on the bottom, so 6. And then, boy, there's a lot of leaking down here. I don't know if that's all coming from the motor. It looked like oil, but there's some shit. There's some leaking on the transfer case, transmission around the bell housing, and down around the oil pan. So I think I'm gonna be rebuilding. I mean, I'm gonna be rebuilding all this stuff anyway, but that just confirms that I'm not putting all this old junk in a project that I'm completely restoring. But yeah, like I said, man, about to get to work. Drive shaft, transfer case, possibly the transmission today. Maybe get the drive shaft out. Let's see. I'm trying to see what's going to be easier. Either, I don't know if you guys can see this, but either unbolting the transfer case here or unbolting these bolts, which are like the adapter that goes to the back of the transmission. They may be a little easier to get to. But I know I'm gonna have to take this big brace cross member out and the transmission mount, which is these 2 bolts here. And then get these 2 on each side, 2 here, 2 here, and this whole thing should fall out. I think I'm gonna do these, get these off the back of that transmission where the adapter goes into the transmission. But yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. I'll update. All right, so you may be able to see this. I'm working on getting this cross member out. I got 1 bolt out already. Not the cross member, but the trans mount. And I got this 1 other bolt out here. I'm using the jack because I just use what I got. You know what I mean? So I got the jack with a block on it, and I'm working the jack up and down with my leg here so I can raise it up some and try and get that bolt out and then lower it. And my plan is to get that trans mount out of the way, drop the transmission and transfer case down onto this cross member, So with that mount out of the way, that'll give me another 6 inches of clearance at least. And I'll be able to get to the top bolts that bolt the transfer case into the transmission. So that's what I'm working on now. And I may try to set this phone up. I don't really have a good way of doing this here, but I may try to record some of the process. I really need somebody to work the camera for me, but who's gonna get up there and do that, right? On a beautiful Thanksgiving day. There's so much grease. There we go. Pow. Now where's my other one? Because remember, you need to keep all your bolts together. There's gonna be some bags out of the house and label them, but I'm gonna try to remember for now. Those are the transmission mount bolts. I should be able to pull this mount out now. I may have to lift it up a little more, but the whole idea is get it up high enough to get that mount out of there. Like that. Beautiful, baby. Put these in. And I can put my other two nuts that go in the bottom, put them in. I don't know if I said this already, guys, but make sure your vehicle is supported on jack stands and blocks. Chalk the wheels so it won't roll. I mean, you know, blocks behind the tires is what I mean. Don't crawl under a vehicle that's just resting on a jack. And I'm not doing that. I got it on ramps and I got the wheels chalked so it won't roll on me. But this Escalade sits up pretty high, so I think I'd be all right anyway. But still, don't take any chances. Don't be the guy that got crushed by the car. But anyway, I should be able to let this transfer case and transmission back down now so I can get to them top bolts. So let's see. Let's see how much room it'll give me. And that torsion bar crossmember may be in the way, so we'll see. There's a little more room. Not much, huh? All right, now, make another video later. I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely hate, it's a pet peeve of mine when I turn on a YouTube video to watch it and to figure out how to do something, and they skip the hardest part. Like, damn, the whole reason I would turn on the video was to see how to do this part, XYZ, and they skip right over that part, and it's like, boom, magic is done. So I wanted to make a video for the hard part that I think is one of the hardest parts, is to get to these top bolts on the transfer case that go from the transfer case to the transmission. And I remember doing this when I put the last transmission in my Tahoe. The easiest way I found to do it was just get a whole bunch of extensions. These are 15 millimeter bolts, by the way. So I got a 15 millimeter socket using a 1/2 inch drive and using just extensions all the way back to where you got an opening here between the drive shaft and the exhaust. And that's really the best way to get to the top bolts. You can put an impact on them right there, which is probably what I'm going to do, or you can just stick a ratchet on them. But that's the easiest way I found to do it. Anyway, hope that helps, guys.